Okay guys, this is for those who are having trouble with installing the Netbeams, especially the Sigwin. So in this video we'll clarify mostly on how to install the Sigwin. I've already downloaded the setup for Sigwin. This machine is a 32-bit. To check your system settings, you go to computer. Usually in Windows 10, it's my computer. If you click there, then double click anywhere in the window that if you right click anywhere in the window that pops out, and you go to properties. If you look under system, there is ratings, processor, install memory, then there is system type. In this case, it says 32-bit operating system, which means the Sigwin that you need to install is a 32-bit. Is the 32-bit. Okay, now installing. As you know, if you want to install any application on your machine, just double click on it and you allow your machine to make changes. You click on yes. Then the Sigwin setup will show up. Just click next. Then you install from the internet. You click next. This is the directory where your Sigwin will be installed. You don't need to change that. You can also click next. Then when you select your internet connection, just leave it on the first one that is selected, your system proxy settings. Then you can click next. Then you wait for an internet connection. Then you have to choose a download site where you want to download your Sigwin from. You can just choose the first site that is in this list and click next. Then your download should begin. Okay, and then now in the packages, we need to install four packages. That is the GCC core, GCC, G++. Those are the two compilers. One is for C and one is for C++. Then we're going to also install GDB, which is a debugger. Then we are going to install make. You can go to the search box, then type in GCC. Then you go to devel, which is for development. You click on the plus sign and then you look for GCC core from the list. Then to select GCC core GNU compiler collection, click on the skip right next to it. Then we're also going to select GCC G++. That's the C++ compiler. We're also going to click skip next to it. And we're also going to search for GDB, our debugger. Also, you go to develop, then select GDB, the GNU debugger. You click skip. Then lastly, we search for make. You select make, the GNU version of make utility. Then you click skip. Then we click on next, and this is the review page. You also click next. Then your download should begin. Now that Sigwin has been installed, we are going to create a path such that the Netbeams is able to find the compilers and the debuggers that we've just installed. So you can click on start and type in system variables. Then you can click on Edit System Environment Variables. Then the system properties will pop up and click on Environment Variables. Where we want to add the path for Segwin is in the system variables, not user variables. Under system variables, you will look for path. You can there. You select path and click Edit. But the first thing you need to do is double check where your Segwin is installed, which by default, if you didn't change the location where you want to install Segwin, it should be in the C drive. To add a path for Segwin, which is installed in the C drive, you go to Edit System Variables. We separate paths with the semicolon. Then the new path that we're adding, which is Segwin, in the C drive. Type in C:// Segwin. And you can click OK, then OK. And then the next thing we're going to install is our JDK8, which will enable us to install Netbeams in our machine. So going to double click on JDK8, then allow the following program to make changes. Yes. Okay, then to get your welcome page, just click next. Select the development tools. Next, and your installation should begin. You don't need to click any change. Now our JDK is finished installing. Then we can start installing Netbeams. As always, double click on the application. Allow the following program to make changes. Yes. Then your installation should begin. On the welcome page, you can click next. Accept the license agreement. Click next. Our Netbeams installation is complete. Now we have to test if our Netbeams is working. Just double click on the Netbeams shortcut on desktop to open Netbeams. Okay, we'll create a new project. Go to File, New Project. From the categories, click C, C++, and from the projects, click C, C++ application. Then project name, we're going to give it a name and finish. From the project we created, going to click on source files and double click. Then we're going to try to see if our project is running and if our compilers have been installed correctly. Going to run the project, click on the green button at the top. So now Netbeams tell us that we don't have a C++ compiler and the make command is also missing. So how do we go about fixing this? We are going to manually add our compiler, which is Segwin. Going to click on that button, add. Then we add the base directory. That is where our Segwin is installed. From base directory, we click on browse. Then you go to computer, my computer, expand C, the C drive, Segwin, then select the bin, Segwin bin, then click on open. Then the tool collection family, you click on the drop down menu, then you select GNU Segwin. Then you click on OK. Now we've added Segwin manually in Netbeams. What we're going to do now is we'll add the C++ compiler. We click on this button with 3 dots. Go to computer, expand C drive, expand Segwin, expand bin. And we're going to look for C++. There is C++, select C++ and open. Then what else is missing is the make command. Do the same thing, click on the button with 3 dots, go to computer, expand C drive, expand Cwin, expand the bin, and we're going to look for make. And you select make and open. Then you click on OK. If you look here now, it says run successful. You can also write our first program here, a hello world program. Okay, now that we're done with our program, we can run it. Click on the green button at the top. You see there it prints out hello world. Okay, that's it.